I just wrote an article on pandemic-influenced breakfast habits, and if there's one thing that researching it taught me, it's that there's a lot of sugary cereal out there. If you can imagine a dessert, whether that is churros or Sour Patch Kids gummies, then it's probably a cereal. But this got me thinking. If millennials killed breakfast cereal, or caused sales to drop 17% between 2009 and 2016, then why are we seeing so many weird branded versions? Well, when we talk about cereal, we're no longer talking about just breakfast. In the US, 40% of consumers are more likely to eat cereal as a snack, and in the UK, that's about 45%. Combine that with the fact that young people are more likely to snack throughout the day, and there's an interesting opportunity here for brands to position cereal as sweet snacks or full-on desserts. That's certainly the case with the General Mills and Hershey partnership that was announced back in January. It launched Kisses-shaped cereal and Jolly Ranchers Corn Puffs. Meanwhile, in 2019, Kellogg's created a cereal version of the highly polarizing American marshmallow candy, Peeps. And in 2019, Twinkie released a cereal in partnership with Post. I love these examples because they show that the interest in sugary cereal isn't pandemic specific. Because in general, cereal as a dessert isn't new. I mean, look at New York Bakery Milk Bar. They've won fans for their cereal-studded cookies and milks. And Rice Krispie treats are an American classic. But branded dessert cereals are something we haven't seen before. And I see them as a sort of time hack intensification for the treats that people have been making for themselves at home for decades. I mean, why get your hands messy making a cake when you could just buy frosting-flavored cereal? There's also an opportunity here to go beyond time hack into time warp. Running with the theme of nostalgia, something we've seen dominate FMCG food trends recently, General Mills introduced a limited edition line that brought back its most popular cereals from the 1980s. Shoppers are given the opportunity to buy the retro formulations, including the artificial sweeteners and colors that most modern consumers now shun. The idea here is that as real life becomes tough, consumers want products that give them a sense of security and safety. It's not a bad price to find in a $5 box of cereal. But there's also an intriguing subgenre of adult empowerment running through this. I recently spoke with Emily Elise Miller, who founded the next-gen cereal brand Off Limits. She says that she loves cereal partly because she wasn't allowed to eat it as a kid. I know I can share that story, and frankly, I bet a lot of us can. It's this desire to purchase something for ourselves that we weren't allowed as kids that's powerful for brands to tap into, especially as cereal brands are moving away from child-focused marketing techniques such as pester power and cartoon mascots. Instead, they can appeal to adults' inner child through nostalgia and dessert desire. For a deeper dive into the world of breakfast and to discover where in the world you can sample green onion cereal, check out my report, Revised Breakfast Rituals, live now on stylist.com.